This video is going to be about solving equations, both one-step and multi-step. Before we can solve those equations, we need to have these properties down pat. So I will be referencing all these properties throughout the video, so if you need help, just reference back to this slide. Okay, in terms of solving equations, solving a one-step equation is as easy as it gets. So let's start with a very basic equation. We have 4x equals 60. Now when I say solve an equation, that means the whole object is to get our variable by itself. And to do that, we need to get rid of this 4 here. We need to get rid of this 4. So we have 4 times x equals 60. Alright, now since it's 4 times x, we're going to do the opposite, which is division. So we're going to divide both sides by 4. Now we have to do both sides because if we only did one side, the equation wouldn't be the same. So now we have 4x equals 60, and we divide both sides by 4, and we are left with 4 divided by 4 is 1, 60 divided by 4 is 15. Okay, so we got x equals 15, the variable is isolated all by itself, and we just solved our one-step equation. Here we have a basic solving two-step equation. We're given 5x plus 12 equals 19, and again when they say solve, that means we're trying to find the variable. When we're trying to solve equations, we want to do the opposite of the order of operations. So in the order of operations, we would do grouping symbols first, and then powers, and then multiplication and division, and then addition and subtraction. So when we're solving, we're going the opposite direction. Okay, so if we're simplifying, we're going to do the simplification method, take care of parentheses and grouping, exponents, multiplication, division, and subtract. But if we're solving, like we're doing here, we're going to go in the opposite order. We're going to get rid of addition and subtraction, get rid of multiplication, division, and then take care of the exponents and parentheses. So here we have addition and multiplication. So we're going to get rid of this addition first. So the opposite of addition is subtraction. So I subtracted 12 to both sides. So now we're left with 5x equals 7. Now we still need to get rid of that 5, and that's 5 times x. So we're going to divide both sides by 5. And we'll let the 5 divided by 5 is 1, so that's just x equals 7 over 5. And this here is your answer. Now a good practice would be to check your answers. That means we would take our answer and plug it into the original equation. That's especially helpful when you start to get to much longer problems, because the longer the problem is, the more mistakes you have. But for one-step and two-step, not too many areas to make a mistake, but later when you see multi-step, it'd be a good idea to check your answers.